Alright guys, welcome back for another episode. Here we are, we're at Geraldton on the beach, just down from the caravan park. I've been working, finished work, we're down here now. I came out yesterday at 6 crays, found a fair few, it's just getting them out their holes. Some of them are up to here. I filmed it, but I don't know how much of it you see. It's a bit rough on my own, one hand. I got young Rhys today. Tilly wants to come too, but there's too many rocks, so she's going to come at the next spot in a couple of days. Rhys is coming today, he's going to do some filming from top. And yeah, they're the Western rock lobster here, only found from Kalbarri to Perth pretty much, in big numbers. They don't get very big, size of them is only 76 millimeters or something, so it's like this big. 7.6 centimeters, sorry. And the maximum growth length is only 30 centimeters. And I got one in the fridge at 27, so he's nearly full grown. They only get about a foot big. But they're still tasty little fellas, we're looking forward to it. So I'm going to quickly get ready and get back in the water. You can use a snare or a spear if you want, but I don't like spears because if you spear them and they're full of berries, which is eggs, they're dead, and you're going to kill a female with thousands of eggs, which is not cool. And it's more about the challenge really. The snare, it just makes it that bit easier. But it's all fishing's challenge, isn't it? If you go fishing, it's all about the challenge, so you don't want to take that challenge away or it becomes too easy. Alright, I'm going to get in the water and I'll see you then now. Alright, breathing up here, filling my body of oxygen, and then getting ready to go down. And the cray's just down there, you can't quite see him go down. They're in them cracks, so you got to put your arm in, try and grab it as quick as you can by the front, and out he comes. Diving down again, got to blow your nose to equalise as you go down, so your ears pop. And then they're under those cracks again, you got to be as quick as you can and get right up the back because they try and get away, and then get a hold of them and then get them back out is the trick. Breathing up again, getting ready to go down, filling the body with oxygen before you go down. Make sure there's lots of oxygen in your blood. Swimming down, this one's a bit deeper again, so you've got to equalise the whole way down under that ledge there I've just gone down to. Is right down. There's a fair few like this one, it's just picking that one. Who's deep in there, get a hold of him by the front and pull him out and come back up.
Yeah.
Rhys is doing well here recording. He gets a bit shaky because he's a bit cold. We've got to organise a wetsuit for him. We're going to get one of them. It gets a bit cold in the currents. But he is very eager to learn, he loves it. He's doing well in the very shallows, just not really letting him do it out there yet because it's a bit dangerous for him to be putting his hand in a hole in case he gets stuck. This dive I'm about to do, you can see the lobster at the moment, see if you can see him before I get there. He's under the ledge hanging out. I go there and grab at him at the front now. So you can sometimes see him from the top. You can just see the antlers sticking out, which sort of looks like seaweed, but you can tell the difference because seaweed moves in the current, where their antlers just sort of wiggle from side to side and they stay very stiff. He's deep in there now, this one, and I got him and coming out. Here we are in the kitchen, hope you enjoyed that. We got 12 today, I got 8, Rhys got 4, bag limits at 8, so I got mine. Rhys got 4, we only had a few hours. Got jobs to do because we're out of Geraldton tomorrow morning. So we only had a couple of hours and we've done alright, we're just getting them all ready now. You've got to half boil them. So Rhys and I have got the water on boil. It's going to take us a while to boil. We're going to cook 10 today. That's 2 crays each. And we'll save the rest for another day. So just got the water boiling for 4 minutes. Let them cool and cut them. So I'll show you a bit of this and then Shay will take over the rest. Once she gets up to that part. Anyway, water on, so I'll start doing it. You're going to wash them first, aren't you?
Yeah, so then they're not eating sand. I don't like eating sand.
Rhys is currently washing all the crays while the water is boiling. Alright, so this first bit what you want to do is you want to take the water up to boil. It's pretty simple. Anyone can do it. That's why I've got the job of doing it, because it's very simple. You just take the water to boil, pop them in, let them for 4 minutes. We don't want to fully cook them, we're only half cooking it, because Shay's doing a mornay. And then we pull them back out, let them sit. I'm going to cut them in half, gut them, clean them, and then Shay will do the rest. Alright, water's up to boil. I'm going to pop them in there now. Our pot is not very big, we travel, so you can only carry what you can carry. So it's going to take me a few goes to do this. We've got 10 lobsters, it looks like I'm only going to fit 2 in at a time. Now when you're boiling any crayfish or lobsters or crabs or anything, the time frame is from when it's back to boil. So it's not 4 minutes from when you put it in, it's 4 minutes from when it's back to boil. So give that a minute or two, it'll be back at boil, and then we'll time it for 4 minutes, and we'll repeat that process a fair few more times. So these ones have been back at boil now for 4 minutes. So they're done. They're half cooked. That's them. Half cooked.
Tasty.
Alright. Alright, while the rest are cooking, I'll show you this. So here's the lobster we just half cooked. Get this, cut him in half. He's nice and juicy. Give me a second. Alright, pretty much done. The last couple are boiling up now. I've got them pretty much all cut up here. There's a little bit of stuff still on them, but I'm going to strip all the meat out of the shell, wash the meat, break the meat down, put the meat into another bowl, and Shay's going to do whatever she's doing with it. But yeah, all the meat comes out first, and then it goes back in when they go back in the oven. So we're going to put the shells aside and put them back in the shells to go in the oven. Does that sound right, Doc? I know. So they're chopping away.
Alright, so Mark's cooked all the lobster and we've cut it up into small chunk sized pieces like this. And now we're going to make the mornay. So to start with, you melt your butter and add your seasoning. And then we'll add the flour and gradually add in the milk. I'll show you as it goes. We want the butter to get all bubbly and frothy before we add the flour. Ginger and garlic. Yeah, it's starting to get bubbly in there now. Excited?
Yeah, it's going to be good.
You got all the hard jobs.
This big pile. So I'm going to wash it all, clean it all, ready for Shay. I'll get all that ready.
So adding in our flour, now it's all bubbling. Want it to get like a sandy consistency, like this. Just add half the milk now and do the other half once it starts to pick up. So the sauce is just about done. We just add our cheese. Hey, there's a mess in the camp kitchen.
Look at that, that's looking pretty good.
Our cheese and parsley. We'll just let this cool down for a minute. And we're going to add half of this mixture to our lobster bowl. Then we're going to get the lobster, put it back in the shells, and spoon this on top as well.
Kids are over there waiting, aren't you, kids? Excited?
So you want it smooth, no lumps.
Oh, that's good, eh?
Yeah, it smells good. Right, let's get into it. Ooh,
Want me to snap it off?
yeah, good sharp.
With a sharp. Even with gloves on today, that's my hand after jamming it up in rocks and stuff. So they get that far up in there, you got to hit your hand up in there when you grab him. You're jamming it and getting stuck in rocks or bumping up a craze. Sometimes there's about 10 lined up. And they're not easy to get out. They do not want to come out. So you've got to really grab them and then you're scraping along other crays. And they manage to burrow themselves up good. If you don't get them straight away, then they just keep dugging back. And the further back they get, the more they bury in. You just can't get them back out. You're going to move on, find a new one.
Alright, so we'll pour half of our mix in. It's a lot of lobster.
There's a bit there, isn't there? I'm not complaining.
Alright, can I have a spoon please, Rhys? So what we're going to do is get our lobster filling and fill these back up. Now this way when you eat them, it's so much easier, isn't it? There's no digging.
Yeah, you just dig in, it doesn't pull out the whole tail. The mornay's all mixed completely through the meat rather than just on top. And then you just, if you just put it on top, you just pull it off and you just get this big strip of mornay. And then you don't even get it.
Yeah, and the tail's a bit dry.
Yeah. Well, this way, it's the best way to do it. We've done 10 because there's 5 of us, so we all get 2 whole lobsters each that way.
Because of how much work is involved, this is all we're cooking.
Yeah. Right, just continue that and we'll come back in the next bit, eh?
Yep. So we just finished stacking them. Now we go back through with our other half of our mornay and we pop that on top. And then we'll sprinkle some cheese over them and bake them for half an hour. And they're good to go.
My favourite part of the whole process. Eating them.
The kids are excited. They haven't, I don't think they've had lobster before.
No. Not fresh lobster.
No, I think they've had those frozen ones. They're going to be our ones, because
Which one? Good.
the ones I've done, I don't know about the ones you've done. So finishing touches, we just add some cheese and then in the oven they go. It's really good when you've got a good camp kitchen at a caravan park.
They're making handy, don't they?
Yeah, saves making a big mess in a caravan. Alright, ready to go?
Alright, we're ready to go. Let's pop them in the oven. Alright, last one going in. Not bad when you've got an oven that looks like that. How long we shut it up for, Dale?
Half an hour.
30 minutes. I don't know how to set that timer. So we'll just set a timer on our phone. Alright, they're ready. Let's get these out, eh? Kids are here waiting to watch Mum and Dad eat all the lobster. Try and not burn this off. Look at that. Is that look good, babe? Is it good, Mum?
I haven't tried it yet.
Ready, Mum? 3, 2. Oh.
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah.
That's the best thing ever.
Alright, that's it. We're munging into this now. How good is it? Shay did well.
Good job, Mom!
We've already smashed a heap of it. Got into it. Camp kitchen got very busy, so we come out here. I'm just filming it now. Done. Beautiful. Thank you, darling.
Thank you, baby.
The mornay is spectacular. It just, by the way Shay does it, you just pull out these little chunks. Look at that. You just, oh, how's that? So much cheesiness, goodness. Just chunks of lobster. Oh, good. Even the kids. Looks like I'm going to have a lot of lobster.
I think we're over optimistic.
We're over optimistic, weren't we? We cooked 2 whole lobsters each, and this is it. This is all we caught for dinner. And Shay's only had 1.
I've only had
She's
1.
full. Rhys has had 1. Tilly's had 1.5. Cullen's had half. So it looks like Dad's got about 5 lobsters to eat to himself. Lucky I'm fat and I can fit it in. Alright, I'm going to keep eating this. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, eh? See you later.
Daddy.